everybody. I'm Ina Latera, and I'm the violist of 8 Strings and a Whistle, and welcome to our first video blog. We've decided to start putting together video blogs so that we can communicate a little bit more directly with you guys during this kind of odd time. Usually we communicate by performing, and right now, we haven't been able to. We haven't been able to rehearse together because of the restrictions on travel. Suzanne, our flutist, lives in Brooklyn, which is literally about 6 miles away from where Matt and I are in Manhattan, but that's a long distance right now. 6 miles is sadly a long way to get right now. So we thought this would be a good way for us to be able to talk to you guys and tell you what's going on, because we are still moving forward with a lot of projects and waiting for the time when we can get back to performing and rehearsing in person. Now you might be thinking, here I am, I'm outside and I am not wearing a mask, and like, how is that possible? And the fact is, I'm here on our not so beautiful roof, but I am really glad to have it. It's some outdoor space that we can come up to. And actually, most nights around 7 here in New York City, we open our windows or we come up to our roofs and we cheer for the essential workers, and we do that here. We come up here to really celebrate all the people who are out there working for us, all the essential workers who are, doctors and the sanitation workers and people at the grocery stores, and all those people who are doing everything for us so that we can all stay safe. But it's a hard thing because they're the essential workers, and as artists, we're not on that list, artists and musicians, and yet, it's really hard for us not to feel that music's an essential, art's an essential. And, it's kind of the difference between STEM and STEAM, when they talk about what's going on in the public schools and what's necessary for curriculum. And as artists and as musicians, I have to feel like we are essential. Could you imagine being at home for all these days without art to fuel yourself, without music to fill in those gaps? And so for me, the longer I am inside, the longer I am home, the more I miss live performance. Recorded performance is great, but it's a snapshot in a time, in a moment, and you go, if recorded performance is all we needed, why ever have more than one person play the same piece? I have a fantastic recording of the Brahms Viola Sonatas recorded by William Primrose, one of the greatest violists who ever lived. Why should any of us ever bother? But it's because each person has something to say and each person has something to bring. And live performance, the immediacy of live performance, live people interacting with each other to an audience, that's essential to the art. So we might not be able to do that yet, but I have faith that we will be doing it soon. And that's a lot of what we've talked about as a trio when we meet, and we meet every week to talk about our upcoming projects, is about what's coming. What is the future? A lot of our blogs have been about what we've done in the past, and I will be writing about that, but a lot of what we're talking about right now is what's coming up in the future. So speaking of which, what can you expect in this blog? Well, a few different things. We're going to be announcing soon, very soon, the winner of our 8SW composer competition. We had fantastic entrants from literally all over the world, and we are going to be very excited to announce who that winner is. I can't tell you yet, but it's coming soon. We will be talking about our upcoming recording. We are in the midst right now, recording our next full CD. The plan is to be recording 2 works in July. Pamela Scalar's 2 Journeys, which we debuted last year and played in Cuba as well as here in New York, as well as John Newell and Nothing Remains the Same. It's an amazing title for this moment in time, which actually we premiered quite a few years ago, but it stayed with us, and we are planning on recording it in July. The hope for that CD totally is to release it in November of 2021, so hopefully we're going to be able to stick to that timeline. Finally, we have other new pieces. We have a new work coming to us from a composer based in California, Marcus Norris. Marcus, we met in Cuba 3 years ago, and he is writing work that we expect to premiere as well in November, so we're super excited about that. So there's a lot of things that are coming, and so I want you to stay in touch. You'll be hearing about them on this video blog. Sometimes I might be talking with some of the composers we're working with. I'm hopefully having Suzanne and Matt on with me. We might even do a little playing and demonstrate some of the things that are in some of these pieces. Who knows? Who knows where we're going? But for now, we're here. As we say in New York, stay safe, wash your hands, don't touch your face, and we'll see you soon.